Ever wondered why some relationships seem to flourish while others crumble? The answer often lies in communication. Yes, communication, that invisible thread that binds two individuals together. It's like the oxygen for any relationship. Deprive it and the relationship suffocates. Provide it in abundance and the relationship thrives. But communication is more than just a simple exchange of words. It's the sharing of thoughts, feelings, dreams, and fears with honesty, respect, and love. Imagine a relationship as a garden. The flowers represent the joys, the weeds represent the challenges, and communication, well, it's the gardener. Without the gardener's constant care, the garden can become overrun with weeds, the flowers wilting away. But with a good gardener who knows when to water, when to prune, and when to simply let the garden grow, the garden flourishes. So what does it mean to be a good gardener in a relationship? It means understanding that what you say and how you say it can significantly impact your relationship. It's about realizing that words can be as soft as a petal or as sharp as a thorn. It's about knowing when to speak up and when to sit back and listen. But remember, communication is not a one-way street. It's not just about expressing your thoughts and feelings, it's also about actively listening to your partner. It's about understanding their point of view, validating their feelings, and reassuring them of your support. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can openly share without fear of judgment or criticism. Moreover, it's about respecting each other's individuality. It's about acknowledging that you are two unique individuals with different perspectives, and that's okay. It's about learning to disagree without disrespect, to argue without anger, and to negotiate without negativity. In essence, good communication is like a dance. It's about finding the rhythm, understanding the steps, and flowing with your partner. It's about creating harmony out of differences, unity out of diversity, and love out of understanding. So let's strive to be good gardeners. Let's nurture our relationships with open, honest, and respectful communication. Remember, communication is not just about talking, but also about listening and understanding. Now let's delve into some things you should never say in a relationship. Navigating the waters of a relationship can be a tricky business, especially when it comes to communication. There are certain phrases, certain words that can cause more harm than good. Let's talk about a few of them. First up, you're overreacting. This phrase is a classic, but it's often a relationship killer. It invalidates the other person's feelings, making them feel as though they don't have the right to react or feel the way they do. Instead, try saying something like, "I can see that you're upset. Can we talk about what's bothering you?" Then we have the always and never statements, as in you always do this or you never do that. These absolute terms can make your partner feel attacked and defensive, and they often aren't accurate. Life isn't black and white, and neither are relationships. Instead of using these absolute terms, try focusing on specific instances or behaviors. Say something like, "I notice that sometimes you do this and it makes me feel like this." Another harmful phrase is, "I told you so." This phrase can come off as condescending and can create resentment. Instead of saying, "I told you so," try offering help or a solution, like, "What can we do to fix this?" Or "How can we prevent this from happening in the future?" Lastly, why can't you be more like? Comparing your partner to someone else is a surefire way to breed insecurity and resentment. Remember, your partner is an individual, not a carbon copy of someone else. Instead of comparing, try expressing your needs or desires in a positive way, like, "I really appreciate when you do this." In conclusion, these phrases are damaging because they invalidate feelings, create defensiveness, and breed insecurity. But by being mindful of our words, we can foster a healthier, more open line of communication in our relationships. Words have power. Use them wisely. Scene script. Actions speak louder than words. Let's explore some actions you should avoid in a relationship. Firstly, let's talk about dishonesty. It's a slippery slope, folks. One small lie can snowball into a web of deceit, eroding trust and intimacy faster than you can say Pinocchio. So, steer clear of falsehoods. If the truth is hard to deliver, find a compassionate way to express it. Honesty, even when it stings, is the bedrock of a healthy relationship. Next, neglecting your partner's needs. It's a no-no. You see, relationships aren't just about you. They're about balance, about give and take. If you're taking more than you're giving, or vice versa, you're setting your ship up for a rocky voyage. So pay attention to your partner's needs, emotional or otherwise. Understand that they are just as important as yours. Then, we have boundary violations. Now, every person has a unique comfort zone, and it's crucial to respect that. Whether it's about personal space, time alone, or certain topics they'd rather not discuss, trampling over these boundaries can feel like a personal attack. So respect your partner's limits. After all, love is about honoring the other person's individuality, not suppressing it. And lastly, don't forget to apologize when you're wrong. Stubbornness can be a relationship killer. It's okay to admit when you've messed up. In fact, it shows maturity and a willingness to grow. So swallow that pride and say you're sorry when it's warranted. A relationship isn't a battlefield, it's a partnership. It's a dance where both partners move in harmony, each aware and respectful of the other's rhythm. So avoid these harmful behaviors. Instead, foster honesty, respect, and empathy. Remember, your actions can make or break your relationship. And speaking of actions, always make sure they're in alignment with your words, because as we've said, they speak louder. Remember, your actions can build up your relationship or break it down. So what's the big deal about negative words and actions? Let's find out. You've probably heard the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But as we all know, this is far from the truth. Negative words and actions can leave a lasting impact, carving deep wounds into the fabric of our relationships. Imagine a relationship as a garden. It requires constant care, nourishment, and attention to flourish. Now, every negative word or action is like a weed. One or two might not seem like a big deal, but left unchecked, they can quickly overrun the garden, choking the life out of the flowers. Negative words, like criticism or insults, can lead to feelings of resentment. They can make the other person feel unwanted, unloved, or unworthy, which can build up over time to create a wall of bitterness. This wall not only blocks the flow of love and understanding, but also casts a long, cold shadow over the relationship. Actions too can have a similar impact. Ignoring your partner, showing disrespect, or violating their trust are just a few examples. These actions can lead to a deep sense of mistrust, making it hard for the relationship to thrive. And let's not forget about emotional distance. When we're constantly exposed to negative words and actions, we often put up barriers to protect ourselves. We may stop sharing our feelings, our dreams, our fears. We may start to feel alone even when we're sitting right next to each other. This emotional distance can be incredibly hard to bridge and can leave a relationship feeling empty and cold. So you see, negative words and actions can have a profound impact on a relationship. They can turn a once vibrant and loving relationship into a cold, resentful and distant one. But remember, it's not all doom and gloom. We all make mistakes, and we all have the power to change. The first step is awareness. Once we're aware of how our words and actions can impact our relationships, we can start to make positive changes. The damage done by negative words and actions can be long-lasting, but it's never too late to change. Now that we've discussed the don'ts, let's focus on the do's. In this segment, we're going to delve into the power of positive communication and how it can truly transform relationships. Positive communication is like the sunlight that helps a plant thrive. It fosters understanding, respect, and love. It's the bridge that connects two individuals and allows them to navigate the tumultuous river of life together. But how can we cultivate this in our relationships? Let's explore some strategies. Firstly, active listening is crucial. It's not just about hearing the words your partner is saying, but truly understanding their feelings and perspectives. It's about giving your undivided attention, showing empathy, and acknowledging their feelings. Remember, when your partner speaks, they're not just sharing words, but a part of themselves. Secondly, expressing appreciation is a powerful tool. Compliment your partner, acknowledge their efforts, and show gratitude for their presence in your life. Appreciation is like a gentle rain that nourishes the relationship, making it grow stronger and deeper. It's not about extravagant gestures, but the small, everyday acknowledgements that truly count. Lastly, using I statements instead of you statements can be transformative. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try saying, "I feel unheard when I share my thoughts." This approach shifts the focus from blame to expressing feelings, which can significantly reduce conflict and foster understanding. These strategies may seem simple, but they are incredibly powerful. They can turn arguments into discussions, resentment into understanding, and indifference into love. Positive communication is the key that can unlock a deeper connection and mutual respect in your relationship. In the end, the key to a successful relationship lies in positive, respectful communication. Remember, it's not about winning an argument, but about understanding each other. Harness the power of positive communication and watch your relationship bloom like a flower in the warmth of the spring sun. Hello, everyone. We've shared a lot of valuable insights today on the power of positive communication in relationships. Now, we need your support to spread this important message further. If you found this video helpful, we kindly ask you to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. It's a simple way to help others improve their relationships as well. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us, and it will help us reach a wider audience, spreading positivity and understanding one video at a time. Remember, every like, share, and subscription helps us make a difference in people's lives. So let's join hands and foster healthier, happier relationships around us. Thank you for your support and for being a part of our community. Stay tuned for more insights and strategies to navigate the beautiful journey of relationships.